How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be debuting the 94 overall Miguel Cabrera. I'm also going to try and use the new Jackie Robinson, the diamond version of Jackie Robinson, off of the bench. But I really like this Miguel Cabrera card. He does have really good power against both sides. He does have great vision as well as clutch and discipline attributes, and he's a lefty killer. But this equipment that I've recently picked up for my creative player is really good as well. Here are the stats after the equipment has been equipped. If you don't know how to check this out, all you have to do is put the equipment on the creative player, go into any game, whether it's against a computer, against an online opponent in ranked seasons, and go into player stats. Press triangle on your creative player, bring up the player card, and the equipment attributes will be added to your attributes, the base attributes, and then you can see what your creative player is working with. So in this game, we will be going up against the Cy Young version of Corey Kluber, 99 overall. And by the way, this guy has kind of configured his team. He's playing at Polo grounds, and he has a lot of speed and power guys in his lineup. So I have a feeling that this is going to be an interesting game. Playing at Polo grounds, I probably made the worst mistake of my life by declining that friendly quit, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and thank the opponent for the title of this video. We're just going to go ahead and thank him for playing at this field. Miguel Cabrera, in his debut at bat, I pulled a foul home run just early on that pitch, and he ends up throwing a wild pitch. Had a great opportunity to score with that with Miguel Cabrera up at the plate. However, I got jammed and hit a fly ball to the first baseman. The clip, for whatever reason, kind of cut out. I ended up lining out and finished that inning with a line drive right to the third baseman. Mike Trout was not able to capitalize and bring in that run, but ultimately I figured Miguel Cabrera is a pretty good card. I just missed that pitch, that slurve right over the middle of the plate. But as you can see, this opponent is going to square around to bunt each and every pitch. He's got some good speed. I had to bring the bunt defense in, bring the infield in. He squeezes one through. I know he's going to try and steal. I try to go with the fastball outside and somehow gets a very early rolled over base hit. So it's unfortunate that that happens. He's going to go ahead and try and bunt or square around to bunt with Juan Soto. I got a pretty bad animation with the catcher right there. Thought that I had him dead to rights, but I also threw an off-speed pitch low in the dirt. So it is what it is, but I can already tell that this opponent is pretty terrible at the game. I don't normally say that, but this guy, I mean, I can tell that he cannot hit the baseball at all. He's just looking to bunt, try and use his base running to advance his runners, try and manufacture as many runs as you can, and that's why his record is 70 wins and 50 losses. I mean, yes, I did throw a terrible pitch right there, and now I'm losing to the worst player I've played the entire season or the entire year of MLB The Show 20. This guy's going to do this the entire game. Yes, the game kind of caters towards this type of gameplay. Defense is pretty poor. That play, I mean, even if my pitcher made the play, there was no one to cover first base. Miguel Cabrera playing first is just running towards the ball for no reason. But anyway, we are able to keep the deficit at 3. So I'm already down 3. We didn't get off to a good start either. So I need to try and capitalize on this opportunity. Got a base hit from Pablo Sanchez. I ripped a base hit. This is a seeing eye single as well, so we need some luck involved. However, I thought he was going to misplay that ball. I got messed up on the base pass myself. Of course, I'm going to make mistakes on the base pass. I'm not a great base runner at all in this game. For whatever reason, sometimes I get messed up with my buttons. But this is Polo grounds for you. Perfect fly ball, cutter, low and away, and that is not a home run. I know it's 400 and something feet, like 500 feet to center field, so it's unfortunate. I was not able to score in that last inning. Top of the third inning, Miguel Cabrera in his second at-bat gets a base hit. So as you can see, that card has a pretty good swing. He does have great stats against both sides. One of the better hitting all-around hitters in the game so far, at least in terms of headliners. Probably the best headliner pack or featured card in the pack that we've had so far. So anyway, I almost got picked off once again, or back picked once again on this base hit from Pablo Sanchez, but I need to score some runs. We're almost halfway through the game. I thought right here, I thought that was going to be a 2-run shot. A 96-mile-an-hour sinker hit at 90 miles an hour, and the PCI was on the baseball. Yes, it was a little bit on the hands, but here we're facing the creative player who has pretty much his only good hit of the ball game was a home run. I mean, this guy got a little bit lucky. I can't afford to make those mistakes with guys on base and then hit the next dude as he squares around a bunt. I just can't make those mistakes and allow a player that plays like this to stay in the game. Ultimately, I need to swing the bat and start to get some hits, score some runs, so that way I don't have to worry about this dude bunting with Reggie Jackson, trying to move his runners over, trying to fake bunt and steal, different things like that. It's just, it was kind of funny, honestly. Like, it's kind of frustrating to go up against this, but it's also laughable. Like, this is pretty funny to me, I think, anyway. I don't know how people play the game like this, but I couldn't imagine playing 120 games, and this is how I play each and every game. Squaring around. I mean, I understand bunting with the pitcher. That's a different story. Suicide squeeze with the pitcher. Against this type of dude, that is expected. I have to know that that's coming in. So we're down by 5. Down by 5 in the top of the 4th. I'm throwing at his dude. I know he's trying to steal. I'm not trying to throw the ball anywhere near the plate. Trying to get a better animation. I know I'm going to be able to pick him off eventually. I know I'm going to be able to throw his guys out that are trying to steal, simply because my creative player has a pretty strong arm. As long as I get a good animation, then I'll be able to throw his guys out depending on how good of a jump, how many steps he takes for a lead. But I plan on trying to make this comeback. There's no way I'm going to get shut out in this game. There's no way I'm going to let somebody who plays like this stay in the game and try to finish me off with the mercy rule or anything like that. I'm going to try to figure out what he's doing. I know exactly the style of play by this point in the game, what he's looking to do. I'm trying to change my game a little bit, not to the sense to play how he's playing, but to the sense to where I'm going to attack the zone in certain areas. He'll only hit the pitch up and inside throughout this point in the game, so I'm not going to throw that location anymore. And I'm just going to look to try and chip away. Top of the 7th inning, Miguel Cabrera up once again. I thought that this one was going to get up the middle. Just did not hit it hard. It was a good pitch on the outside corner. I need to get Corey Kluber out of this game. If I can get Corey Kluber out of the game, I have a feeling that I have a good feeling that this guy's not going to score any more runs. He's taking terrible swings at the plate. Just got a little bit lucky to start off this game, and that's the way it can be. Sometimes you start off in a deficit, and you have to kind of work your way back and try to capitalize on each and every opportunity. So far, I've left a lot of base runners on base, but if I can continue to just throw strikes and not throw anything right over the middle of the plate for the opponent to hit out like he did earlier, he's not going to touch the ball. He took out Corey Kluber to strike out looking with Justin Turner. Now we have a pretty good chance to make this comeback. Top of the 8th inning, facing Roy Oswalt. This card's much easier to hit than Corey Kluber is, in my opinion, because my PCI is much bigger already. We have Pablo Sanchez up, who already is 3 for 4 in this ball game, or 3 for 3. I thought for sure that ball was getting down. A good hit, sinker right over the plate. That was a perfect swing. I don't even know how. It wasn't a perfect, but regardless, we didn't get the job done with him. Now we get a perfect line drive that takes a weird hop off the wall. The clip kind of glitched out once again there, but Liberatore is coming up big. Now we have Tatis coming up. The two guys at the bottom half of my lineup that I think are two of the best cards in the entire game. I really do think that Liberatore and Tatis are two of the best faces of the franchise diamonds. They're two guys that I don't plan on taking out of my lineup anytime soon. But Jackie Robinson coming in off the bench in a 3-2 count, clutches up with a terrible hit right there. That was honestly really lucky, but I can't tell you how excited I was to get that base hit to tie the game up. I swung at first pitch there. I knew he was going to throw that fastball up and away, but at least we're able to tie the game up. We still have runners on first and third with Reggie Jackson up, and I got a check swing animation right there. I pressed the button. I was waiting for that pitch up and inside. I knew he was going to throw it, and now I need to put up a 0 right here. Against a player like this, I don't want to have an opportunity for him to take the lead, put the pressure on me in the bottom of the 8th, or even walk the game off in the bottom of the 9th inning. I know that he's going to continue to be a bunt cheeser who plays at Polo grounds consistently, so the game sometimes is going to reward him in that way. I mean, he gets a swinging bunt, base hit, and steals second. I knew he was going to try and take a lead, take a couple steps for a lead. We pick him off there, so that's big. The game kind of bailed me out in that sense. Gave me a pickoff, and he got a poor jump back to the bag there. But this guy did not hit the ball after the first inning. After that one home run that he had, he just did not hit the baseball really at all. I mean, now I just need to try and get another run. One run pretty much wins this game. I don't feel that this guy is going to score another run. Hasn't really scored since the 3rd inning of the game or so when he was able to get a couple seeing eye singles like this to where I had to bring the infield in, and he kind of just beats the shift. I didn't want to give up a bunt single, so bring the infield in. If he hits it by me, he hits it by me. I wasn't too worried about it. We're just looking for a no-doubt home run from Gleyber Torres to clutch up and smack a ball the other way against the shift against Blake Snell. Once Corey Kluber was taken out of this game, I had a great feeling that I was going to go ahead and win this game. And honestly, that was a pretty satisfying win just because of how that dude was playing, and because I was able to make the 5-run comeback, shut him down completely, and get 27 points off of his ranked seasons rating. So thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. I'm College Lefty. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.